Welcome to Armchair-Based Yoga, brought to you here from Soups and Tomatoes, and I'm Renee, a personal trainer and a registered nurse. So today, we're going to keep our yoga practice really simple and just enjoy each part of it and try to explore what is it we're trying to do with this, right? So when we sit with our feet hip-width apart, we begin to support our knees in a much more profound way. So I want you to notice if I'm sitting like this way, it puts a lot of pressure, and people have knee issues. This is me too. I love sitting like that. So I'm much more aware of it now, but I really try hard to put my ankles under my knees and to point my toes forward. So just from this position already, my knees are feeling pretty good, and I can feel my feet. And then from here, and this is our foundation, so it's really important that we work our way up, right? Our sit bones are sitting nice and tall, so if you have to wiggle around, make sure you're really not scooched back, but sitting really nice and tall, and that the hips and shoulders are aligned, the chin is in, and you reach down towards the earth with the fingertips, roll your thumbs back. Take a few deep breaths here. Good. And you can feel free to close our eyes, to feel our bodies a little bit more, to ground ourselves in our feet, and to take the moment to feel our bodies, to ground ourselves, to feel our breath. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Let's notice the sound of our breath, the quality, how big the breath is, how deep it is. And try to make it deeper, slower, and more focused. As we exhale, let's set the intention that we'll shed ourselves of everything but our breath, our focus, our bodies. Thoughts come in, take a deeper breath, and exhale them away, accepting that they were once there, but you're free to let them go now. Two more deeper, slower breaths. In through the nose, exhaling through the nose, and feel yourself stay tall, engaging the muscles in your body. And we're going to begin today's yoga practice with a very basic yoga flow. So a mountain flow, inhaling up, reaching up to lengthen. Exhale, pressing the hands together to get in touch with the body. Shoulders back, chest out. And we begin again. Big deep breaths. In fact, at the end of every flow, there's a new beginning. There's a new opportunity, isn't there? To begin again. Just like every day. No matter what yesterday was like, it's a new morning, a new day, a new breath. This week, actually, the focus is on pausing. So if we pause up here to really reach and feel our hands pressed together as we bring them down and back, that's it. We can get really in touch with our bodies, couldn't we? Big deep breaths. Feel free to look up if that's comfortable for you. But if that does not suit your neck, you don't have to look up. You can look straight ahead. A beautiful part of yoga is that we can rest at any time. If there's a movement that doesn't suit us, don't do it. Feel free to just rest. Take a few deep breaths. One more big one. Now let's take our hands and press them in behind us. So we may want to scooch forward. One option is intertwining the fingers and reaching back. But if your anatomy doesn't allow for that, feel free to press the palms back, which is actually more work. From here, we really open up the chest. This is called camel's pose. Take a deep breath here and take our ear to one shoulder. Another deep breath while we hold it and feel it, pausing in the stretch. Inhale, come up nice and tall, shoulders back, chest out. Exhale, over to the other side. Taking another deep breath to feel it. Good. Inhale up. Let's deepen our chest expansion. So see if you can reach back even further. Open that chest up even more. Take another deep breath here. And then do it again. Exhale, ear to one shoulder. Inhale up, shoulders back, chest out. Exhale, ear to the other shoulder. And take another deep breath here. Good job. Good job. Actually, most of you have a really good range of motion in your necks, so good job. So again, you can sit back for this next one. We return to our mountain pose to find our feet, to find our tall posture, to reach our fingertips down. And take one more breath to let go of everything else. Now we inhale, reach up. We're going to do a side bend. But first I want us to reach up. And then we exhale one arm down and go over like we do for mermaid. Inhale, come back up. Reach up, up, up. And then exhale, hand comes down and over. Beautiful positioning, beautiful. Inhale, reach up, up, up. Exhale, down and over. So it's a big exhale, isn't it? Look at that beautiful side bends. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, over. Very good. And then one more time on each side. Inhale, reach up, up, up. Maybe close your eyes this time and see where you feel it. Reach through the fingers. Inhale up. Exhale and over. Good job. Inhale up. Press the hands together and let the thumbs go back, bringing the elbows with you. I'm just going to move my chair a little bit. Good. And then inhale up. Exhale, come down. Press the palms all the way together. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach up. Up, up, up. And back with your thumbs, bringing the elbows with you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. One more time, just to stretch our triceps. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back. Bring the elbows. Inhale up. And then down. Let's keep it here at the heart center. Shoulders back, chest out. Let's widen our legs for a nice wide pose. Take a deep breath here to look at our knees. Make sure they're again supported and that the toes are following the line of the thighs. Let's reach our arms out for sun pose. Shoulders back, chest out. Big deep breaths, pulling the abdominals in. We never hold a pose for more than 6 breaths. Let's hold it for one more. Just keep that in mind. Inhale, reach up. And remember that at any time, you can rest. Exhale out. Yoga is more about breathing and knowing that you're breathing. So are we aware of our breath right now? Are we inhaling and reaching up? And exhaling. What if we savored each breath? That's beautiful. Just like that. 2 more. And then 1 more. So we're going to release the hands down. So one option is to keep your legs exactly as they are right now, okay? Another option is to stretch one out. And from that position, One leg is pointing out and stretched. The other leg is our lead leg, warrior two leg position. But this is also very acceptable, very good. So big deep breath here. We're going to reach the arms out. Now if both legs are still in your wide position, you're going to pick one of the legs to be your lead leg. You're going to inhale over and reach and place your elbow down on that leg. Take a big deep breath here to open the chest. And if you're caring for a shoulder, feel free to just leave the arm down. All right? Also acceptable. Yeah. So big deep breath here. We're going to do side angle pose first. So we're going to reach over to the opposite side of the body, just like that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, over. That's right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, over. And then two more. Good job. And then one more. I want you to tell me where you feel it as you reach over. Try and think about it. Good. That's a deep stretch, right? Inhale, reach up. It may feel like your arm is getting a little tired, but we're going to see where we can go with it. So bring it back and roll the shoulder back, looking up at the ceiling. The tighter you can bring your arm, that looks really good, everybody. Now, if you can reach that arm down, you'll deepen your position even more. Beautiful, yes. Looking up, big deep breaths here called bound angle. One more. Inhale, reach, 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 and then use that arm to propel yourself back. And we'll let the arms rest as we bring the legs back to our wide position. And in fact, to give us a little break, remember which leg you just did and walk your feet back to a narrow position. Now we're going to do our half series. So our shoulders are back, our chest is out. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, roll your tailbone back, make a C shape like cat. Inhale, back to Sphinx. So shoulders back, chest out, beautiful. Exhale, keep the elbows tight to your rib cage and exhale down. Inhale, push yourself up in a neutral spine for Cobra, back to Sphinx. So let's do that again. Exhale, cat, nice round shape, pulling your abdominals in. Inhale, chest out, shoulders back. And remember to take a moment, take a pause in each position to just savor it. Savor it. Feel the beauty of each one of these poses because they're all purposeful. Doesn't that feel good? One more to enjoy. One more. And feel free to take your time with it. If you're a little slower than me or faster, hopefully slower, we'll all wait together in a moon pose or something. So no worries. Exhale down. Arms are tight. Inhale, press yourself up. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. So let's take it back to our wide position. So toe, heel, toe, heel. And remember to listen to your body, listen to your hips, right? Only take it as wide as your body will go. Then we're going to take our elbows out, press the palms back, bring the elbows in, pull the abdominals in. That's it. So this is called moon and moonflower. So we inhale and reach up. Exhale, squeeze the elbows into the rib cage, pressing the palms back. Are we feeling this? Inhale and reach up. Pressing into both feet and in our sit bones. That's it. Big deep breaths. Let's enjoy two more, reaching a little higher and squeezing those elbows in and back. One more, moonflower, looking really fantastic. So what is this doing? Do you feel it stretch your chest, work your shoulder blades? All right, let's inhale and reach up. We're going to bring the hands back to the heart center. And then again, do you remember which one your last lead leg was? You're going to stretch the other one out. So I remember facing this way. So I'm going to use my left leg now to be my lead leg. Or I'm just going to switch legs by noting that I'm doing that leg. But you can stretch the other one out for warrior two position. Arms go out, big deep breath, reach forward, and just kind of plant yourself on that front lead leg. Inhale and reach up, shoulders back, chest out, looking really good. You can look up at the hand if you like, but another option is to look down or straight ahead. Take a deep breath to reach up and roll the shoulder back. Exhale overhead. Oh, that's wonderful. Inhale and reach. Exhale overhead. Beautiful. Do we feel this stretch? Isn't it wonderful? The answer is yes. Good. Two more. Beautiful. And remember, you can have a slight bend to your elbow or just enjoy the position and keep the arm down. Exhale over. Let's hold it for one breath here. Just feel it. Good. And then inhale, return. And then take the arm behind you for bound angle. So you're really trying hard to bring that arm to the rib cage and roll that shoulder back. Pressing into both feet, we can reach down with the arm that's resting on our leg for a deeper position. Deep breath here. One more. Next, inhale, we reach up and we use that arm to pivot ourselves back. Very good. And bring the legs in. That was fantastic. All right. So back to our half moon series. One of the most important series we do actually. So let's explore it. Let's pause in it. So with our hands above our knees in our good seated posture, which means what? Our feet are supported, our toes are pointing forward, and there's space behind us for our tailbone. We stick our chest out, keep our elbows tight, as though we're holding golf balls in our armpits. Does that help? Yeah? Good. Tilt your hip forward. Take a deep breath here and smile. Roll those shoulders back. One more deep breath. And then we're going to exhale to cat. So with cat, we're trying to roll the tailbone back, relax the head and neck fully, and think about pulling the abdominals in. So feel free to wiggle around here. Take one more deep breath in cat. Inhale up, back to our sphinx. It's called sphinx when we're seated and cow when we're on the ground. Shoulders back, chest out. We're going to exhale, chest forward. And here too, wiggle your shoulders around. Feel where there's tightness and take one more deep breath to squeeze your elbows into your body. Tuck your chin in. Inhale, press yourself up. Back to sphinx. So let's do it twice more with a little more flow. Exhaling, cat. Inhaling, sphinx or cow, right? If you're more familiar with the kneeling position. Exhaling down for crocodile. Inhaling up for cobra. But in this case, because we're doing a gentle version, we keep things very neutral. Exhale, cat. Inhale, sphinx. Beautiful. Exhale, chest down, but elbows grazing the rib cage. Inhale, press up. Good job, good job. So from here, let's release the legs, the arms, return to mountain. Find a nice deep breath. Excuse me. Good. So I want to do a version of figure 4. Let's begin with a tree pose. So begin with our feet together. And if you want, you can begin with the hands pressed to the heart center, shoulders back. And you want to lift your leg up the center leg and allow the knee to relax down. And then down. So you're going to find a position that's going to suit you. Just explore your leg here a little bit. If your hip is tight, you will feel it right away. So for some of us, maybe we can hold it here for some of the position. Okay? For others who have done this position before, you can take it all the way to figure 4. relax the knee down, okay? Or you could just keep both legs down in a more neutral position. Inhale and reach the arms out. Big deep breath here. We're going to take the arm next to the knee, the same arm as the side with the knee, and bring that arm down and bring the other arm up. And then exhale over. This is called mermaid stretch. Inhale. Except we're going to do a shorter version today because we have a lot of stretches to cover. Good job. Inhale up. And then put the hands to the hips and press the chest forward. Now we want to try to keep this top foot flexed if we have it in figure 4. If you're in flamingo pose, at any time you can release the leg back down. Release the hands and the head down and find a deeper position. So ideally you would be here. And one more deep breath. And then walk it back up. Now, if you're new to yoga, you could look around the room and see some people that have been doing figure 4 for some time, and their legs have really adjusted to the opening of the hip, yeah? So palms together. Let's do the other leg now. So find a position that works for you, whether it's here, here, or in full figure 4. The top foot is flexed to protect and engage the ligaments and tendons that protect the knee. We reach the arms out. The arm next to the knee goes down and the other goes up. We exhale over. Beautiful. Inhale tall. Exhale down and up. And then go over. Inhale up. And then release the hands to the hip and press the chest forward. Now this will kind of relax this knee down. Or you'll just feel deep inside your bum cheek of the leg that's bent. Now relax your hands and your head down. So even if you were in like this position, you would feel this intensely. One more deep breath. And then walk it back up. Now, I chose to do the hip first because that will help us with our hamstring stretch. So if we take one leg out, and remember with the hamstring stretch, it's always important to have this foot flexed. So turn the toes up. And then you can soften this knee. And then this knee is over this ankle. So from that position with the toe flexed, we press our chest down. And then if all of the stretch is concentrated to the back of the knee, soften the knee a little bit and you'll find it'll spread. Relax your shoulders, your head down, and take 2 more deeper breaths here. Notice where you feel a stretch and try to deepen it. And then come back up. Okay, very good. And then the other side. So press the foot forward, shoulders back, chest out, and then press it forward. Good. Big deep breaths. One more. Release the hands and the head down and take 2 more deep breaths here. Good. And then walk it back up. So before we get into final relaxation or savasana, let's just walk ourselves to one side. And we're going to do a quad stretch, but we're going to do it in a warrior 1 position. So warrior 1 is basically a lunge. Especially, well, there's warrior 1 lunge and there's warrior 1 more planted, narrow, and wide positions, but this is basically it. So the minute you start to feel this stretch here, you've got it. So the more you press your heel back, square your hip forward, square your rib cage forward, that's the stretch. It's actually a really nice stretch. Look at that. Ooh, nice. 2 more deep breaths here. Really feel it. And then we're not going to do the advanced pose today. We're just going to enjoy this one. And then walk ourselves all the way to the other side and do the stretch on the other side. So from the edge of our chair, we support ourselves on the chair, but still follow the rules of alignment. So this knee over this ankle, pressing this heel back to feel either here, hip flex or quad, anything like that. Hip forward, rib cage forward. That's actually the biggest difference between Warrior 1 and 2. In Warrior 1 and 2, in Warrior 1, the hip and the rib cage are forward. In Warrior 2, the hip is open, right? So good. Once you feel that nice stretch, release your Warrior 1 leg position or lunge position. And then we come back to our nice seated, comfortable position. But before we relax too much, you could take a drink. I forgot my bottle of water today. So I want to take a drink, but I can't find water anywhere in this place. So I'll just wait. But shoulders back, chest out, ear to one shoulder. And just take a deep breath to feel any tightness that might have accumulated in the neck there. And then gently roll your chin towards your chest and going into the center. With your shoulders back and your chest out, you're going to take another deep breath here. And then gently roll your chin towards the other shoulder till you have ear to shoulder on the other side. And then roll the shoulders down and away from the ears and take another deep breath. Now come back up to a nice tall neutral spine. Begin to close our eyes and take a deep breath. So let's take a really deep breath. And let's begin to really acknowledge ourselves, acknowledge our feet, for instance. What are our feet doing right now? Like, are we aware of our big toe, our middle toes, and our little toes? Let's take a moment to bring all of our awareness to one of our feet and to one of our toes. And let's take our awareness and bring it to the other foot and one of the other toes. Now for me, I had to wiggle my toes in order to acknowledge them. So let's work our way up, acknowledging our feet, breathing into them, and really becoming aware of our feet right now as they sit in our shoes, on the floor, in our socks. What do they feel like, our feet? What do our calves feel like? Our shins? What about our knees? Are we ever aware of our knees in a really nice and thankful way? Like, oh, thanks, knees. Mostly we become aware of body parts when we're not liking something they're doing. So today, let's take a moment and be thankful for the knees that we have, for the thighs, the spines, the chest, the abdomen that we have right now, today. Say a little thank you. Let's be thankful for the arms, the hands, the elbows, the shoulders that we have. Take a deep breath into them, thanking them, rewarding them. Let's do the same for our neck, for our faces, for our minds. Thanking them, being grateful for what we have in this moment. And with that beautiful gratitude, let's carry that around today. Let's take that with us. Let it shine out of our bodies. Thank you. And with that, we'll find ourselves coming back to this space, grateful for our toes, our legs, our arms, our torso, our minds, and our faces. Thank you so much for practicing yoga with me today. And remember that it's always yoga practice and not yoga perfect. And we must adjust our movements every single day to suit our bodies. So thank you so much. I'm Renee. I hope you have a wonderful day. And namaste to each and every one of you. Thank you.